everyone, it's Katie here from the Scrappy Sisters, and I know it's been a while, but I've got a 2-for-1 video for you today. I am participating in May I Scraplift You, or at least one video in May I Scraplift You, and it is also a video in my Keep or Purge series. So this is Coco Vanilla Studio Happy Day. Okay, so this is future Katie here, just stopping going. It is not Happy Days, it is Heart and Home, and I call it Happy Days the whole way through, but it's not. So back to the regular voiceover now. I just wanted to interject and say, no, it is not Happy Days, it is Heart and Home. Thank you. And May I Scraplift You today is actually celebrating us, celebrating Jess and I on reaching 4,500 subscribers on YouTube, which we're very excited about. I think we've reached 4,500. We're pretty close if we haven't. We were hoping to by the time this video went live, but I'm not 100% sure we've quite made it. But, we're close. We're really close. And so today, in the spirit of May I Scraplift You, I am scraplifting Jess, my sister. If you don't know, if you haven't seen our channel before, we are the Scrappy Sisters. So Jess and I are sisters in real life. And we started a YouTube channel many years ago now, a really long time ago, 7-8 years ago. And we've been scrapping. We aren't as prolific anymore as we would like. We've just reached that stage in our lives where we both have young children. I have just returned to working full time. I've got a 6-year-old and a 3-year-old. Jess has got a 9-year-old and a 6-year-old. So, life is busy, but we scrapbook as much as we can and try and film as much of it as well, just for inspiration for everybody. And so I am scraplifting Jess because I thought that would be fun and very much in the spirit of May I Scraplift You. And today, which is the 18th, I want to say, the 18th of May, when this video goes live, hopefully there's a few people scraplifting us. Our Instagram hasn't been overly active. We actually have done a decent amount of scrapping this year, but we've just been terrible at updating Instagram. So better get onto that, put a few more of our layouts up there. I haven't done any of my Keep or Purge series up on Instagram, but I really need to. So I am pretty much sticking very true to Jess's original layout here in the top left. This one is up on Instagram. So she folded over her paper in half to showcase kind of both sides of that pattern paper she's got. And then I'm pretty sure, I'm almost positive, in fact, she fussy cut those florals in her layout from Vicky Bouton collection. And I thought, you know what, I am going to also fussy cut. So I pulled out the Coco Vanilla Studio Happy Days collection. I fussy cut a whole heap of florals from that collection, and then I also fussy cut some of the butterflies as well. I'm really happy with how this turned out. I think it's super cute, so thanks Jess for the inspiration. It was very quick to come together. I find that, I don't know about you, but if I'm scraplifting someone, same as if I'm following a sketch, my layouts come together so much faster, and I just think it's because I don't have to think so much about what I'm making because the kind of inspiration is already there. So definitely when you're lacking in scrappy mojo, scrapbooking is amazing. And it's a real, a real way of kind of shouting out the person you're scraplifting by saying, I loved what you did. I want to see more. And then also of, helping you kickstart your creative juices, so to speak. That's how I feel about scraplifting anyway. So I hope you guys have enjoyed May I Scraplift You. I know it's a very popular series. Crystal from Pineapple Papers is amazing and has been running May I Scraplift You for many years. And I have always participated more than this year, but I am finding it tricky, as I said, at the moment to find the time to scrapbook. So I really wanted to participate more, but it wasn't on the cards for me this year. So hopefully I can get back into some more regular scrapbooking. But I am still scrapbooking photos from 2004. This is Lincoln's birthday last year, so this is January last year. And yeah. At least I'm pretty sure it was January last year and not January this year. No, it was definitely last year. And so he was turning 5. So I've just got 2 family photos there. and then one of him blowing out his candles. Now, I am filming at night. I should have said that from the start. So there's quite a bit of glare coming back from those photos. I do apologise about that. But, I got a scrapbook when I can. I actually filmed this on Mother's Day here in Australia, which was the 11th, I want to say, of May. And I said to my partner, I just wanted some time to scrapbook as like my Mother's Day gift, but my children had other ideas and didn't want to kind of let me have any alone time, which is fine. I love my kids. So we played and we went for a walk. It was beautiful weather here in Australia, or in Melbourne anyway. It is getting colder because we're coming into the winter months. We're in autumn right now. So it's starting to cool down, but we had beautiful sunshine and it was 20 degrees Celsius and it was a lovely weekend. So we actually spent quite a bit of time outside. So I can't complain about that because it was wonderful to spend that time with the family. But I did want to do some scrapbooking. So once the kids were in bed, I said to my partner, you know what? I'm not going to watch TV with you today. I'm going to go and film a video and, get my hands dirty, so to speak, and get back playing with my pretty paper. And yeah, I was having a great time. So I can't tell you much else. I pulled out the titles that came in the collection. This is all from the Happy Days collection. I didn't pull in anything other than that. As you know, if this is the first video of mine that you're seeing with the Keep or Purge series that I'm doing, I'm trying to make a layout with every single scrapbook collection that I own, and see if I'm loving it, if I want it to stay in my collection or not. I have already, prior to starting this series, I had already done quite a big purge of my scrapbook supplies. So I'm not actually expecting to purge very many collections, but I also just wanted a chance to kind of touch and feel everything that I have, just to make sure that it's still, my style. It's still bringing me joy, so to speak. And yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying the process of making a layout with every collection I own. So I own quite a bit of Cocoa Vanilla Studio. Obviously, they're an Australian brand. I think they're amazing. They haven't released anything in recent times. I'm not sure if Zoe is planning on any more collections or not, but time will tell. But I do love her collections, so I usually always make sure to grab them, support a fellow Australian small business, and I think she just creates amazing scrapbook collections. And so this is obviously, spoiler alert, staying. I am not purging this one. I can't imagine me purging any Cocoa Vanilla Studio, but you never know. But not this one. This one's beautiful. Love this. I'm adding some Heidi Top Colour Shine in navy. I think Jess had splatters on hers. I can't remember, and it's a bit hard to tell in that tiny little photo, but I think she did. So that is it for this layout. You will see a close-up photo in just a second, but this one is definitely staying in my collection. So I've got some ideas that I kind of want to make. Did I call this Happy? I think I've called this Happy Days the whole way through. It's not Happy Days. It's Heart and Home. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to go back and do a little interjection in my voiceover and say, oh dear, no, it's Heart and Home. But I'm keeping this nonetheless. I love this collection. Here's my close-up. Please check out the playlist for my I Scraplift You. And we're very excited to be celebrating 4,500 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.